Today we have with us Samira Gupta from Aura Image Management and Consulting. She's a life and relationship coach, and she along with her team has recently launched a workshop on being marriage ready. And I'm going to talk to them about what is it that is so interesting in the workshop that millennials should join the program. So, good afternoon, Samira, Pankuri, Monica, and Vandana. So, Vandana, I want to ask you one question. What are the key vital points that a person should keep in mind to have an everlasting marriage?
The most important point in an everlasting marriage is trust, communication, and space. Because these are the three aspects where a marriage actually works for religious thinking. And the intimacy also comes from marriage, where there is trust, where there is a lot of space between the couple, and they, understand each individual as a whole. A man who's getting married is a human, and a woman who's getting married is a human. They're two different individuals.
So, which means that, all this time we were hearing about having a lot of respect and trust to have a long-lasting marriage, but the new thing that millennials are going to talk about is they definitely need a lot of space. And you rightly said that, that is one of the key reasons we look at having people spend two different people coming together, but they need to spend some time alone. So, coming over to you, Monica, according to you, why are the marriages breaking today?
Marriages are breaking mostly because we are entering with an exit plan. So whenever we
Interesting. Okay.
that doesn't work with startups and that doesn't work with marriages. Okay. It needs some commitment. You have to go there to make it. You cannot say, okay, I'll do it, let me see. It's not like this. You have to go with a commitment. Like you join our organization, you give it some time. So the marriages also need some time to grow together. It's not something you give up so easily.
Which means that it's a very interesting aspect that Monica is talking about. If you join a new company, you join an organization, you don't look at changing the people and the organization policies. You try to have a lot of acceptance, adjustment, and you also look forward for a proper attitude so that you can stay with the company. Definitely, you're right that we don't join a company with an exit plan. Same applies for a marriage life. We don't try, but we come with an internal determination to make it work. And that's what she mentions, that never have an exit plan. So coming over to Pankuri, I recently heard that you got married, and how have you been doing? I would like to hear from you about your in-laws, your relationship, how you've been bonding with them.
Okay, so it's not been 6 months since I got married, and I feel like I'm still in my honeymoon period because it's all excitement and fun and going out to parties and all of that. But keeping all of that aside, I was counseled, I watched a lot of videos and all of that before getting into marriage, because like Monica ma'am said, it's a lifelong commitment. I did not want to get into something new with an exit plan or with a preconceived notion of how marriages are. So before I got into it, I had counseling from mom, my grandparents, paternal, maternal, everyone. And I heard so many different versions of the stories and relationships they had with their in-laws. The mother-in-law, ऐसे होगी आपको घर में ऐसे करना पड़ेगा. Know our values, know our culture. You will be expected to be in a certain way. So yes, I was a little nervous before I got into a commitment like this. However, I decided to make a choice and not enter it with any kind of baggage. I wanted to start my own chapter. This is my life, and I wanted to see how my in-laws are going to be with me. And to my surprise, I am blessed and I am lucky, and I feel that it's also to do with the way I treated them, that they have treated me back with respect. So it's a mutual understanding, and I wish and pray that this is how it's going to go for them.
So the interesting part was that you were already counseled many times as per the new norms. The way, everything has changed. It's so volatile out here nowadays. So, I would say that, you definitely had, like we had prenuptial ceremonies. You went through a pre-counseling workshop. I wouldn't say a workshop, informally, you were pretty much counseled very nicely according to the new norms that are being followed, or the millennials, they are coming with different kinds of environment and social pressures, but then keeping everything in mind, probably you had a wonderful, wonderful platform, and best of luck for your marriage going forward. All the best to you. So, Samira, coming over to you, let's talk about the workshop that you have launched. I would like to hear more from you. What all would you like to cover in this kind of a workshop? What is it like? I want everyone to hear from you.
So there is a lot that we are going to cover in this workshop. Starting from the basics that every girl wants to learn. Etiquette, how to host dinner, okay? How to be a good guest, how to dress well, how to do the makeup, the day makeup, evening makeup, and what is the appropriateness of clothing. If you are going to a religious function, what do you wear? You see, what happens is when you were single, okay, you had a certain style of carrying yourself. You were independent. You were free. But once you get married, you have responsibilities. You have a lot of fun. You have extended family, but you also have responsibilities of conducting yourself in a certain way. So we understand that a lot of millennials don't want to follow norms and rules and things. So we're not going to put rules for them in place, but we're going to tell them how they should conduct themselves where they are happy and people around them are happy. Okay? So how to be assertive, how to speak in a way that everybody likes you, good communication, good behavioral skills, how to manage expectations, how to nurture a new relationship. Anything that, like you rightly said, if you get into an organization, you don't start changing people around you. Right? You try to blend in, you try to be one amongst them, and that's the whole team you're all about. Any new relationship needs nurturing. So how to get there slowly and how to build space between two people is like your tracks. You are the tracks of the rail. They go like this. There are times you come together and there are times you go apart, but you still walk together. So there is enough space between you. You respect the individuality of the other person. And you respect the person in a way that you don't own each other. Right? So there's a lot that we're going to cover in terms of appearance management. How do you project yourself in the best possible way? How do you be a good host? How do you create relationship? And how do you become an assertive communicator? So appearance, behavior, communication, and a lot more. Because there is fun element in this workshop. There is going to be dance, there is going to be music, there's going to be a lot of fun in this workshop.
So along with a lot of relationship building tasks and activities, you are definitely coming up with the body language, the communication. Like in my case, I remember 15 years back, we hardly had any such workshop. And I was never trained because when I went into the marriage, I'm a person who would just speak my heart and I speak from my head, whatever comes to my mind. But then, even if I was correct, the body language was not at all fine, and probably I would have maybe angered few of the relations, or I was not able to set my communication across in an appropriate manner.
Yeah.
And now it is the need of the hour.
Yes.
And this is going to rock. This workshop is definitely going to work. And do you want to add on something?
Yeah, I'm saying thank you so much for bringing that element that I missed out. That body language becomes an extremely important part. You're saying something, but you mean something else.
Yes.
Because your body language, your expressions is a function of your subconscious mind programming. So a lot of subconscious mind programming happens when you're little, but how to take care of that, how to remove the limiting beliefs, how to come out as a mini star. Okay, so when you say something, it should match your expressions and the rest of the body language. So yes, this is very much a part of our workshop.
So all the millennials will be very fortunate in joining your program. Wish you good luck and good luck to all of your team members and hoping you best.
Thank you so much, Anna. Appreciate your time.
Thanks a lot.